Hello friends, here the question has given show the transition for the assignment statement. Here the assignment statement has given position is equals to initial plus rate into 60. It is nothing but how compiler will translate the high level language into the machine level language. Here the compiler has a 7 phases. Let us see the 7 phases. In lexical analyzer, it will read the set of the characters and makes into a readable and meaningful sequence called as a lexeme. Let us show the position is converted into or a token name and the attribute value. For considering the this is a one lexeme, for this we are considering the id comma 1. This is the token for position. Let us for operator is equals to there is no attribute value for the operators like arithmetic operators because it is a optional, and for initial it is also identifier, so I will mention id comma 2 for it is a arithmetic operator, so plus no attribute value, and rate is also identifier, so I am taking id comma 3. Star is also arithmetic operators, there is no attribute value, and 60 is a constant. These are the token names and the attribute value. This is the token name and this is attribute value. Let us go for the second, that is the syntax analyzer. In syntax analyzer, we are taking the token as the input, token name as the input, and we are getting the syntax tree as the output. Let us consider, we are considering the last, that is 60 into rate. Here into rate is nothing but id comma 3. Later there is a initial, that is a plus symbol. Initial we are writing id comma 2. Therefore we having a is equals to, this is equals to position is nothing but id comma 1. This is a syntax analyzer. Let us consider the third phase as semantic analyzer. In semantic analyzer, here it is a integer, that is it is in a floating value, but it is in a integer value, so it is converting that value. Here for that is equals to id comma 1 plus id comma 2 star id comma 3. Here into to float, it is 60. Let us, the fourth phase is nothing but the intermediate code generator. Here we are using the 3 address code generator for this. Let us consider, here we are considering the t1 is equal, t1 what we are doing, we are coming from backwards. T1 is equals to here 3 address, we are using the 3 address concept, 3 address code concept. It is nothing but we should, the right side should contains only, right side should contains only one operator. Here see, we are having 1 2, so we want to reduce that, so I am considering first here into 2 float, I am converting t1 is equals to into 2 float 60. Later what we are doing, multiplying, so t2 is equals to what we are multiplying, id 3 comma into into to float, that is t1. That into to float is nothing but t1. So we are multiplying with t1. So t3 is equals to, let us take t3. This is the t3 value. We are taking t3 means id2 plus id2, and we are combining that plus into id t2. Later we are getting this value. So this we can take id1 is equals to, directly we can write t3. This is the intermediate code generator. In this nothing but we should reduce the operator. We should take the right side should contain only the one operator. Later we can consider optimization. Here we can consider this code optimization. In code optimization, we are not doing anything, just we are reducing the lines. See, there are the 4 lines, but we are reducing into 2-3 lines. Therefore their code will be efficiency, but the answer should be a same. What we are doing and should be get the same. Let us consider t1 is equals to id3 into 60. Directly I am taking into to float values, so I don't want to consider this t1. So into to float I don't have any option, so I consider 60 into to 4. Next, id1 is equals to id2 plus t1. That is the code optimization. Here we have done code optimization. Here we are having a 4 lines, but we are having a 2 lines, but the output will be the same. So it will be having a more efficiency when compared to this. Later we are writing the machine level code, that is target code. Target machine code. In target machine code, we are writing the assembly language. So in assembly language, we are considering t1. First we are loading this t1 value, we are loading into id3. See here, t1 we want to consider as a id3, so we want to load id3 value in the load operation. Here why we are floating value, so we are using floating value, so we are writing load f floating value. Here r2 id3 means r2 is equals to id3. Here I am writing. Later what we are doing, multiplication. So multiply MULF. Here why? Because f is nothing but floating value. R2, it's storing R2 into constant value is 60. It is nothing but R2 is equals to ID3 into 60. This is the value of this. Later what we are doing? We are storing the value, loading the value here. Load R1 value of ID2. It is nothing but R1 value is equals to ID2. Later we are doing addition. So add F R1, R2. R2 is nothing but this much. So R1 is equals to, R1 is nothing but ID2 plus ID3 star 60. We want to store this value in ID1. So store means store F floating point ID1. ID1 value is R1. So this is the way how high level language is converted into machine level language. That's it.